Hello and welcome back to another video of Python 2020. Today in this video, we will see how can we use SharePoint file link in email body using Microsoft Graph API. I have already covered how to access SharePoint site with UiPath and how to get SharePoint file name, create date time. I will share the link in description. When we have SharePoint file link, then we will use Azure Microsoft Graph API and send the mail using SharePoint file link. So we will create two workflow. First for how to get SharePoint file link, and then we will create another workflow. So that workflow we will see how to use Microsoft Graph API and how to send email with SharePoint file link in body. So on your screen you can see for Json format. So we will use this Json format in this video, and also I will use HTML format. So both file link I will mention in the description. You can see this the important point. We will discuss on this point in video. Go ahead and let's start the video. I'm starting from here. First of all, I log in my SharePoint account. Select the site. And here you can see this is my site. Go to the documents. Now, here you can see I have some files like docs, Excel and PDF also. Go to the UiPath Studio. In my previous video, you have seen how to integrate SharePoint Azure with UiPath. Please find the link in description. So I show you first of all, I'm using here Microsoft 365 scope. Here you can see this activity now little bit updated. In my previous video it's different, so still is updated now. Here is connection uh, properties added. Here we have to do like click on this arrow and connect with our SharePoint account. Okay, in this property here you can see I'm using here Azure application ID and tenant ID. I have already covered in my previous video. Find the link in description. And now here you can see username. So this is the Azure username and password. Okay. Now here I'm using a find file and folder activity. So here you can I have given the file name here, and I have created a two variable. First is file and second is get files. So this is the uh, drive item type. Now this is the drive name. So drive name, our drive name is documents and site name. So I show you. So this is the our drive name and site name. So till here this is the our site name. Okay, let's go back. So first of all I show you how do we use here we are getting all file name. I show you. First of all we have to use for each loop. Go to the activities and search here for each activity. Here you can see drop here, and here I'm using point files and folders output drive item array type. Okay, so same variable I'm using here get files. Okay, it's already taken. Here you can see already taken drive item. Now here I'm taking right line activity. Take and drag and drop under this body, and here we are giving the current drive name. So here I'm rename it current file. Okay. Now we are write the file name. Okay. So write current file dot name. In my previous video, I have explained you how to get file name, how to get create date time, and how to get create by user display name. Save it and run it. Okay. So here we will get all files name. I have 4 files. Go to the output and here you can see we are getting 4 files name: first name, grocery items, input data Excel, and input PDF data. So here you can see same files name we are getting. Okay, back and see this and paste. Okay, now I want link also. So dot web URL. Now click on run. Here we will get file name with link. Go to the output. Here you can see the file name and link also we are getting. Okay, so one thing I am comment out this activity for each loop. Okay, I just use for better understanding for you. Okay, now here I'm using a single file. So how to use single file? So first of all, you have to give the file name input. You can see I want this input data file. Okay, double quotation we have to give the file name. Okay, input data dot SLS. Okay, now here I'm using write line activity. Okay, here we have to use file variable dot web URL dot web URL. Okay, now save it and run it. Go to the output. Here you can see now we are getting file link. Okay, go back and here I'm using one assign activity. Take and drag and drop here. Okay, it's slow I think, so nothing to do. It's very simple. Select this, copy, paste here. Now here I'm creating a argument. This argument we will use when we send email. So for that I will create another workflow. Okay, so out SharePoint file link. I have created a argument for that. Save it. Now save it and this variable, this argument type is out because this file link we will use when we send email. So for that I will create another workflow. Okay, so I have created another sequence. This sequence for we can say main sequence. Here we will use SharePoint file link and send the mail also. Okay, So I have already covered in my previous video how to send email using Microsoft Graph API. Now I show you. Here I'm using HTTP request. This HTTP request for token. I'll show you. This URL I'm using here, and post method, accept response type JSON, and these are the parameters I'm using here. A grant type, client ID, secret ID, and scope also. Okay, and yeah, and here you can see I have created a one output variable. Okay, so if you not seen my previous video, please find the link in description. Now here you can see this deserialize JSON. I have created a output variable like token response object. Okay, so this token response object like access token and dot toString, and this is the our token key. Okay, these all point I have already covered in my previous video. Okay, so now when you go to the project, and here you can see this is the our workflow. So I take and drag and drop here. Now to go to the import arguments, and here you can see we have created that argument. Now we have to create a one variable, so we will get the link value in our variable. Okay, we have already created a one variable, the SharePoint file link. Okay, now click on OK, save it, go to the activity sequence. The sequence we will use for reading a JSON file and HTML file also. Okay, so first of all, go to the project and I show you HTML file, JSON file. So this JSON file for here you can see this is the JSON file. When we send the email, so we will use this. Here you can see I'm taking as a content type HTML because our link in HTML type. Okay, and we will use HTML file also. I have given the name as a mailbody to replace. So here we will replace the we will use here HTML. I show you for HTML. This is the our HTML type. Okay, so first of all you can see this is the HTML type we will use when we get the file link. Here you can see this is the here when we use style, so we have to use single quotation. In HTML we should use double quotation, but now here I'm using JSON file also, so we have to use single quotation. If you will use double quotation, it will not work. This is the our array index. So first here I'm using this 0, so this is the our first, we can say first array index, and this is the our second array index. So we will here we will replace the value. Here I will use link and here I will use customer name. Okay. So go to the main flow. Here first we will read JSON, then we will read HTML file. Okay. Go to the activity and write read text file. First go to the location. is the mail body JSON. And here I'm creating a variable like mail body JSON. I have already created. So here you can see I have created mail body JSON variable. Okay. Now here we will read HTML file. Okay. Go to browse file and this is HTML for body. And here body same name I'm giving here. Same file name I have created a variable. Same file name. Here I have created a variable like HTML for body. Okay. Now we will use assign. Here I'm assigning the this. You can drag and drop here, and first we will use where is 0 customer name and where is uh, array index 1. So where replace the value link to the main. And you can see write string operation. So write string dot format and since in the name like file name. So this is the HTML for body and replace here. So first we have to give the customer name. So here I'm customer name. Here I'm giving the customer name as a John. Then we give the here and here I'm using variable. This is the SharePoint file link variable. Okay, done. And now here I'm creating a one variable. This variable HTML link file with link. Okay. Now where is array index is 0. So where is replace is John and where is array index 1. Where is array index is 1. So it will be our file link and here it will be customer name. Okay. Hope you understand. Go to the main and take a one another assign. So I'll show you this mail body to replace. So here you can see same name we have to give here because in this mail body to replace here we will use HTML with SharePoint file link. Okay, here I'm using file name that you can use string format also, but I'm using here another way. So first of all read text file. So here we will use mail body JSON variable, mail body JSON dot replace here. Here we have to give the go to the body and copy this word. Here you can give another name, but that same name we have to use here also. Okay, it means replace this word with HTML link that variable we have created, HTML file link. Okay, click on save. Now this is the our final body we can say, but JSON format. Here I am creating a variable like final JSON body. Okay. So we can say this is the our final JSON body with SharePoint file link. For better understanding, once again I show you. Here we are using string format, HTML for body. This is the our variable where we read the text file. Okay, and JSON. So this is the array index. So where is zero index, where we replace the uh, John name, and where is the one array we can say, and so we will replace the SharePoint file link. Okay, so this is the our HTML file link. Okay, now hope you understand. And here you can see mail body JSON. So this is the when we read the JSON file. So this is the variable, and replace, where is the word mail body to replace with HTML file link. Okay, so this file link with SharePoint file link. Okay, and this is the our final JSON body. Now we will send the mail with SharePoint file link in body. Okay, so in my previous video I have already covered how to send email. Okay, so here you can see we will take HTTP request, go to the configure, and here you can see we will use this link and post JSON, and here we will use headers authentication. So this is the our token key that we have created in first HTTP request. This is the basically token. Okay, so we have to use token key and content type. So this is the application JSON. Okay, now okay, on here you can see here we have created a one send mail response. Okay, this is the our variable output variable, and in body, go to the body. Here you can see here I'm using final JSON body variable. I'm using here final JSON body. I reviewed this once again. I review. Here we are requesting for token. Please serialize JSON. Convert for JSON object. Here I'm creating a variable for token, and this token we will use another HTTP request when we send the mail. Okay, here I'm invoke the get files workflow, and here we have created a one argument and variable here. Okay, so this is the out variable, and here we are getting the link SharePoint file link. Okay, now you can see here we will read JSON file, mail body JSON file, and here you can see here we are reading HTML file. We have taken this assign. This is assign for uh, replace, or we can say replace value, and we can so where is 0? Here you can see where is 0. So name will John, and where is 1? So name will so there is SharePoint file link. Okay. Now this is the HTML file link. Or now here you can see, I'll show you in project. Here you can see this is where is this word, where is this word like mail body to replace. So where we replace the value from HTML file link. Okay, where is this word? So we will replace this word with final this HTML file link. Okay, so this is we are getting our final JSON body, and here I'm using right line final JSON body dot toString. Here you can see this is the another HTTP request we configure, and here you can see this is the HTTP request. In my previous video I have already explained you how to send email. Okay, so this is the HTTP request, post method, and response for JSON, and add headers, so authentication and token key. So this is the token we are using here. Content type is application JSON. Okay, click on OK. Now here in body, go to the body. So here you can see, here we are using final JSON body variable that we have created here. So same variable we will use in HTTP request body. Okay, hope you understand. And another thing you can see here, I have created a other variable like output variable. So this is the send mail response variable, and this is the send mail response. Go to save and run. Let's go on output. Here you can see this is the full output like JSON file in STT. This is the mail JSON final JSON file. Okay, now go on Outlook. Outlook, send item, because we are sending mail. Now here you can see we are getting mail with SharePoint file link. So click when you click here, you will reach SharePoint file. See, our SharePoint file. I show you in SharePoint same file. You can see this is we are getting from mail body link, and this is the SharePoint file. Okay, our workflow executed successfully. Hope you liked the video. Please hit the like button. One like is a big support for our YouTube channel, and subscribe my channel for more videos. Please share your feedback in comment. I will see you in the next video with new topic on Microsoft Graph API. Till then, happy learning.